Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The Stock Movers Report, your roundup of companies making moves in the stock market, harnessing the power of Bloomberg data.
Let's take a look at some of the stocks on the move today. We can do that with Bloomberg's Tatiana Darie. Tatiana, what are you looking at?
I'm looking at a trio of tech stocks today, and we'll kick it off with Nvidia, which is up about 2%, recovering, or 1.5 rather, recovering nicely from that sell-off yesterday. But the important news that crossed earlier today was that Chinese regulators have blocked ByteDance from using Nvidia chips in new data centers in recent months. And that's important because this company bought more Nvidia chips than any other Chinese company in 2025, the information reports, and it signals a tougher stance for China at the time when officials are still discussing whether to ease those restrictions that the CEO has really lobbied for. So this is not bothering the market today and now because we know Nvidia has more demand than supply at this point, but it remains a lingering question for this stock longer term. What do we do when the world's most valuable company cannot access one of the largest markets out there?
Yeah, well, it seems like though the green on screen shows that market's not bothered by this today, right? Let's talk about green on screen. Speaking of, talk to us about Dell. What's going on there?
Dell Technology, the stock is up 5%. Your ticker is DELL, and they bring more positive news for the AI story. The company boosted its full year forecast for shipments of its AI servers. These servers are needed to support the current data center boom in the country. So it's a strong signal of demand for the AI story, particularly as this comes after just last month, Dell roughly doubled its growth estimates in sales and profit for the next 2 years. So very strong fundamentals there. On the cost side, they also bring good news in their operating margin, which has come at 12.4 period above estimates of 11.2. And the company certainly could use some good news at this point as it has suffered quite the blow in the latest tech rout. Its year-to-date gain now has been trimmed to about 14%. In October, it was as high as nearly 50%.
Rich go. All the wealthy people in the world, Bloomberg calculates their wealth. Nobody has a better analysis of personal wealth than Rich Go on Bloomberg. Michael Dell, number 9, $155.5 billion. It's been a good year for Mr. Dell's wealth, up $32 billion. Pretty solid. Good for him. HPE, Hewlett Packard Enterprises.
Hewlett Packard, the shares are about flat now. They've given up those earlier gains from this morning. There's a little bit of mixed news coming from this company. Last night, it announced a cloud contract with the Defense Department, which is technically good news, but it's also announcing a sweeping restructuring plan to eliminate about 10% of its workforce globally as it's using AI to boost efficiency. And this is interesting because first we talk a lot about the doubts with AI. Are companies seeing value, yes or no? But at the same time, we see people, or companies rather, cutting jobs, and the market is not taking this easily. The first reaction is always to see a stock decline, and then the stock recovers as we realize this is ultimately a margin profit booster. But at the same time, I think it speaks to the question: what do we do when our labor market will be heavily impacted by more AI?
I'm not buying it when people tell me, it's not going to impact the labor. I think it's impacted big time negatively across many industries, if not all industries.
The Stock Movers Report from Bloomberg Radio. Check back with us throughout the day for the latest roundup of companies making news on Wall Street. And for the latest market-moving headlines, listen to Bloomberg Radio live. Catch us on YouTube, Bloomberg.com, and on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with the Bloomberg Business app.